This is Minnie Lee and Mary Alice Ralph. On June 14th, 1973, these two teenage sisters were sterilized without their consent. Welcome back to Hidden Medical History. Let's talk about Ralph v. Weinberger. The Ralph sisters were the youngest of 6 children and lived in Montgomery, Alabama. Both their parents couldn't read or write. Their family was poor and eventually moved into public housing. While living there, the family planning department began involuntary experimenting on poor black women with birth control injections. On June 13, 1973, a nurse told the Ralph sisters' mother that they would need more shots. Mrs. Ralph, who couldn't read or write, signed the consent form believing that her kids were going to get shots. The next day, their dad went to go visit his daughters in the hospital, but was turned away because visiting hours were over. It wasn't until 3 days later that he saw the surgical scars and realized that his daughters had been surgically sterilized. Thanks to a lawsuit, the Ralphs filed a class action lawsuit and won. It resulted in a prohibition of the use of federal funds for involuntary sterilization. Today, the Ralph sisters are only 61 and 63. It's thanks to this lawsuit that doctors are now required to get informed consent before sterilization procedures.